the last 2 rounds for Beaumer definitely did not go well. Obviously, the concussion or crash and subsequent concussion at Budds Creek, and the Q2 crash in Charlotte, which we now know has led to a L3 burst fracture and also an L2 and L4 fractures. And you gotta say, did one lead to the other? Who knows? I mean, that's kind of up in the air. I mean, he says no, but it is what it is. If you missed this, in qualifying 2, he ended up having a big crash, and that was the post from KTM USA saying he'd been ruled out of playoff 1 and he'd been transported to the hospital for further evaluation. Now, as of last night, we learned that it was an L3 burst fracture, and then in a story posted to his Instagram, he addressed some comments talking about this, saying, quote, "What's up, guys? I wanted to hop on here and give you guys an update on my health. First things first, I've seen a lot of comments that I shouldn't have been racing this weekend regarding my crash in Budds Creek and that they failed me and whatnot. I was ready to go this weekend. This is a non-concussion related. My head is perfectly fine, and yeah, you guys can throw that bullshit out the window. Regarding me right now, I had surgery on my lower lumbar. My L3 was a burst fracture, and I fractured my L2 and L4. They put some screws and rods in. I just wanted to give you guys an update on the road to recovery. I'll see you guys soon." I mean, obviously, this is an end to his season with spinal damage or spinal injuries, screws, and whatever. Healing time is going to be big, and obviously, he's going to be off the bike for a while. Who knows how long? I mean, if he's done with playoffs, or I'm not going to say if he's done. He's done with playoffs. There's no way he's going to come back and race in the next 2 weeks. And if he does, then people really have failed him. But it is a question of, he's going to say this wasn't a concussion thing. Who knows if it actually was or not, or if it's just a freak crash, because, I mean, obviously injuries and crashes just happen. That's just a thing that happens in a sport. You can't really go 100% perfectly fine all the time. Miss a little bit of a gear, a little bit of a bog, it's all just going to be split-second problems. But sucks for him. I mean, obviously he had a really good start to the Supercross year, and then just, injuries at the end of it. So at this point, it's heal up, come back for next year, race Supercross, and see where it is, see where he falls. But, obviously anything to do with spinal vertebrae injuries are never good. I mean, especially if you've got to get screws and rods put in, that's just a obviously negative situation. So hopefully this isn't I don't know how you want to say, career continuing thing, like one of those injuries that just nags for forever. But I mean, there's a crash. It's just, rhythm section, one little tiny mistake, and you go down. Something big like this happens. Sucks to see. And obviously, he's going to say one thing, and who knows what's really the full-on truth. But I'm assuming, he'll be back for next year. Knock on wood. Hopefully he will. But that's the update. L2, L3, L4 fractures. And now we go into next weekend with Deegan and Lawrence leading the championships. So you guys tell me. Comments down below. What do you think? Are you going to edit any of the next 2 rounds? Are you ready for this season to be done and just move on to the next one with, especially the 450s just being pretty much dominated? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it really just helped me out, and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.